Johnny Carson was an American television icon, best known for his 30-year tenure as the host of The Tonight Show. He was a master of the late-night talk show format, setting the standard for future hosts with his impeccable comedic timing, quick wit, and ability to make his guests feel at ease. But beyond his work on television, Carson had a personal life that was sometimes complicated and challenging, marked by multiple marriages, struggles with alcoholism, and strained relationships with his children. Despite these challenges, Carson remained committed to his work and to his fans, leaving behind a lasting legacy that continues to inspire and entertain audiences today. In this video, we will explore the life and legacy of Johnny Carson, from his early years in Nebraska to his rise to fame as one of the most beloved hosts in American television history. We will delve into his personal life, his impact on the late-night talk show format, and his enduring legacy in American popular culture. Chapter 1. The Early Years. Johnny Carson was born on October 23, 1925 in Corning, Iowa. He grew up in a small town where his parents, Homer and Ruth Carson, owned a grocery store. From an early age, Carson had a talent for entertaining people, and he would often perform magic tricks for customers in his parents' store. Carson's interest in comedy and performing led him to pursue a career in radio. After graduating from high school, he attended the University of Nebraska, where he studied radio and speech. While in college, Carson started performing in local theater productions and doing radio shows. After graduating from college, Carson landed a job as a radio announcer in Nebraska. He then moved on to work at radio stations in California and New York, where he gained more experience and developed his comedic skills. In 1950, Carson got his big break when he was asked to host a television quiz show called Earn Your Vacation. This led to other hosting opportunities, including The Johnny Carson Show, which aired on CBS from 1955 to 1956. Carson's early career was not without its challenges, however. He struggled with alcoholism and had a difficult time connecting with audiences at first. But with perseverance and hard work, he continued to hone his craft and build his reputation as a talented comedian and host. In the late 1950s, Carson was invited to guest host The Tonight Show on NBC. He impressed audiences and network executives alike, and in 1962 he was named the permanent host of the show. Despite his success, Carson never forgot his roots. He remained humble and gracious throughout his career, and he always valued the importance of hard work and dedication. These qualities would serve him well as he became one of the most beloved and influential figures in the history of television. Chapter 2. The Tonight Show. Johnny Carson's tenure as the host of The Tonight Show spanned over 30 years, from 1962 to 1992. During this time, he became an icon of American television and helped to define the late-night talk show format. Carson's impact on The Tonight Show was immediate. He brought a new level of sophistication and wit to the show, incorporating monologues, sketches, and interviews into the program. He was known for his quick wit, his ability to make his guests feel at ease, and his skillful improvisation. One of the most memorable aspects of The Tonight Show was Carson's opening monologue. Every night, he would deliver a series of jokes and one-liners, often poking fun at current events and political figures. His monologues were a reflection of his keen sense of humor and his ability to connect with audiences. Carson was also known for his ability to showcase up-and-coming talent on the show. He gave many comedians, musicians, and actors their first national exposure, including Jerry Seinfeld, Ellen DeGeneres, and Jim Carrey. He also welcomed established stars onto the show, including Frank Sinatra, Elizabeth Taylor, and Muhammad Ali. One of the most beloved segments on The Tonight Show was Karnak the Magnificent, a parody of a psychic who could supposedly divine the answers to questions sealed in envelopes. Carson would wear a turban and a cape and deliver the punchlines to jokes based on the answers in the envelopes. The segment was a fan favorite and helped to solidify Carson's reputation as a comedic genius. Carson's influence on late-night television was immense. He set the standard for future hosts, including Jay Leno and Conan O'Brien, and his legacy can still be seen on shows like The Late Show with Stephen Colbert and The Late Late Show with James Corden. He also paved the way for female hosts like Joan Rivers and Chelsea Handler, who would go on to break barriers in the male-dominated field of late-night talk shows. Despite his success, Carson was known for his private nature and his reluctance to engage in public life outside of his work. He rarely gave interviews or made public appearances, preferring to let his work speak for itself. This only added to his mystique and cemented his status as a beloved icon of American television. In 1992, Carson retired from The Tonight Show, leaving behind a legacy that would be difficult to match. He received numerous accolades for his work, including 6 Emmy Awards, the Presidential Medal of Freedom, and induction into the Television Hall of Fame. He continued to live a quiet life in California until his death in 2005, leaving behind a legacy that continues to inspire and entertain audiences today. Chapter 3. Carson's personal life. While Johnny Carson was known for his comedic genius and his success as the host of The Tonight Show, he also had a personal life that was sometimes complicated and challenging. Carson was married 4 times throughout his life. His first marriage was to Jody Walcott, whom he met while they were both attending the University of Nebraska. They were married from 1949 to 1963 and had 3 sons together. Carson's second marriage was to Joanne Copeland, whom he married in 1963. They were married for 10 years, but eventually divorced in 1972. His third marriage was to Joanna Holland, whom he married in 1972. They were married for 13 years, but also eventually divorced in 1985. Carson's fourth and final marriage was to Alexis Moss, whom he married in 1987. They remained married until his death in 2005. Carson once said that Moss was the only woman he ever loved. Carson's personal life was not without its challenges. He struggled with alcoholism throughout his life, and his relationships with his children were sometimes strained. He was also known for his private nature, and he rarely gave interviews or spoke about his personal life in public. In addition to his personal struggles, Carson also faced some controversies during his career. He was sued by his second wife, Joanne Copeland, for allegedly withholding her share of their community property after their divorce. He was also criticized for his treatment of some of his guests, including Joan Rivers and Richard Pryor. Despite these challenges, Carson remained committed to his work and to his fans. He was known for his generosity and kindness, and he often used his platform on The Tonight Show to raise awareness for important causes, including multiple sclerosis and drug addiction. Carson also had a passion for collecting classic cars and was known to own a collection of over 200 vehicles at one point in his life. He was an avid fan of tennis and often played the sport in his free time. Today, Carson is remembered for his contributions to American television and his lasting impact on the late-night talk show format. His personal life may have been complicated, but his work and his legacy continue to inspire and entertain audiences around the world. Chapter 4. Carson's legacy. Johnny Carson's impact on American television and the late-night talk show format cannot be overstated. His 30-year tenure as the host of The Tonight Show cemented his place as an icon of American television, and his legacy continues to inspire and entertain audiences today. Carson's influence can be seen in the work of numerous late-night talk show hosts who have followed in his footsteps, including Jay Leno, Conan O'Brien, and Jimmy Fallon. He set the standard for the genre, and his comedic timing, quick wit, and ability to make his guests feel at ease continue to be emulated by hosts today. Carson also helped to launch the careers of many comedians, actors, and musicians, including David Letterman, Jerry Seinfeld, Ellen DeGeneres, and Drew Carey. He had a keen eye for talent and was always willing to take a chance on up-and-coming performers. In addition to his work on The Tonight Show, Carson was also a philanthropist who supported numerous charitable causes throughout his life. He was a strong advocate for the National Multiple Sclerosis Society, and he raised millions of dollars for the organization through his annual Jerry Lewis MDA telethon. Carson's impact on American culture extends beyond his work on television. He was known for his love of classic cars, and his extensive car collection has become legendary. He also had a passion for tennis and was known to play the sport regularly. Today, Carson's legacy is celebrated through various tributes and honors. He has been inducted into the Television Hall of Fame and has received numerous awards for his contributions to American television, including 6 Emmy Awards and the Presidential Medal of Freedom. Despite his passing in 2005, Carson's impact on American television and popular culture continues to be felt today. His quick wit, charming personality, and enduring legacy have earned him a place in the hearts of countless fans around the world.